guys, what's up? It's Lauren, and today I'm going to be doing another college video for you guys. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about 20 things I wish I knew before I went to college. And I know that I've done a couple of these videos in the past, and I'll have those linked over here. I'll have my college playlist linked over here. But every year I come back from college, I feel like I just learn more and more new tips that I want to share with you guys. And now that I'm a senior, this is kind of like a senior's perspective on it, just going through almost all 4 years of college now. If you guys have any other advice that I didn't mention in this video, definitely leave those down below for anyone who is going to be going into college, or if you aren't in college already, definitely down below leave any questions that you have, because I will be filming a Q&A video next month. I've been kind of collecting questions and stuff like that for that. So without further ado, why don't we jump right on into the video. Number 1 is you may not meet your best friends right away. So when you're in college, you probably won't meet your best group of friends the first week. If you do, that's awesome and that's actually great, but a lot of the times you're going to be just meeting so many different people, and after a little while you're going to realize that maybe you don't mesh with these people. So you might not meet your best group of friends right away, and that's totally fine. I know that I didn't meet like my core group of friends until a little later on, and that's usually normal for most people. If it seems like everyone has friends already, that's not the case at all. A lot of people are just hanging out with different groups of people and realizing that maybe they don't get along with those people. So it may look like it, but it's not the case. Number 3 is try to avoid Friday classes. So I definitely recommend, if you can try to alter your schedule to have Fridays off, that's a great thing. Number 4 is it's totally fine if you don't talk to your friends from high school for a little bit. Everyone's adjusting when they get into college, and I know that you probably won't be talking to your friends every single day from high school when you're in college, and that's totally fine. You're still going to see them on breaks and over the summer, and you're still going to be friends with them when you come back home. It's not like you're going to lose all connection with your high school friends. That doesn't happen. Usually the friends that you want to put attention towards, like from high school, you will. Number 5 is it's not always the best case to be best friends with your roommate. So I personally think that kind of not being really close friends with your roommate is totally fine, just coexisting, living, because sometimes if you're really good friends with your roommate, it can just cause a lot more problems, because when you live with people, you kind of realize how they actually are, and it can just cause a lot of problems and make you really irritated and annoyed. Number 6 is try to not go home all of the time. So I know that for some people who may get homesick, I never really experienced homesickness freshman year, but some people definitely will, and the best thing to do is maybe have your family come to you. But I wouldn't go home, because you're going to be missing really valuable weekends where you can be meeting a lot of new friends, and I think that that's way more important than just going home every weekend because you're homesick. That's just going to cause you to be more homesick. Number 7 is try to join a club, or maybe like get an on-campus job. Try to do something where you can meet other people. I think this is another really important thing, because you can meet people so many different ways. Honestly, I think it's just really important to join a club, go to the club fair the first week and see what they have, or maybe get an on-campus job if you go to the they have a job fair usually too. So I would do some of that just to see if you can kind of keep yourself busy, because it's just so much better and you'll enjoy college so much more if you have activities and things to do. Number 8 is you may never figure out what your major is. So not everyone's gonna know what they want to do with their life, and that's totally fine. You have until the end of your sophomore year to declare a major. So you may never actually know what you want to declare, which is fine. You're gonna have to declare something, but don't feel lost or confused, because everyone is usually in the same boat. Even if they declare a major, they may not like it. You may have to switch it, and that's totally fine because you're in college and you can do so. Number 9 is naps are totally fine. I never took naps growing up, but I started taking more naps when I was in college, and those are totally acceptable. Everyone takes naps. You usually need to take naps in college to get through. So that's something that I find really important, is taking naps. Number 10 is to find a good study spot. So that might not necessarily be the library. It's really good to go around your campus and find some cafes or some little areas that you think are really good to study in or to hang out in. It just makes the college feel so much more friendlier and warmer when you find spots that you really enjoy. Number 11 is get close with your RA and be on the RA's good side, get to know your RA. I think that's really important, because RAs are there for you and they're not against you, so definitely get to know your RA. Number 12 is that your syllabus is your best friend. You want to make sure you have your syllabus with you, you don't lose it, and that you know exactly what you need to do, because all of your assignments and everything for the semester is on your syllabus. So make sure for all of your classes that you definitely pay attention to those and utilize those. Number 13, it's kind of like a fun tip. When you're still trying to learn where your classes are and when they are, keep your schedule as your home screen on your phone. So I just took a picture of my schedule and kept it as my home screen on my phone, and it helped a lot because then I would just kind of casually click on my phone and my schedule would be there. So I really like to do that, and I do that a lot, especially when I'm trying to remember what time my classes are and remind myself. 14 is to download Venmo and download mobile banking. So I have mobile banking, which if whatever bank you have, usually they have a mobile banking app so you can keep track of how much money you have in your bank account, because in college you might be spending money, not know how much is in there. And then definitely Venmo, because everyone uses Venmo. It's the easiest thing. You probably are going to owe people money all of the time, or people are going to owe you money a lot. So just get Venmo. It's honestly a lifesaver, and I've used it so much in college. Number 15 is textbooks are so expensive, and you probably hear this all the time, but definitely get your textbooks from Chegg or Syllabus or any of those websites where you can find something cheaper, or Amazon. Don't get them at your bookstore unless you need them brand new for some reason, like it's a workbook or something, but try your best to not buy them in the bookstore because they are so expensive. In the bookstore it's kind of a ripoff, honestly. So number 16 is not dressing up is perfectly fine. I literally never dressed up for school, and that's totally okay because dressing up sometimes can be a pain in the butt, and I wore leggings and sweatpants all of the time, and I thought that was totally acceptable. 17 is you will probably be stuck in a lot of group projects, and they really aren't that fun, but just be prepared for a lot of group projects in college because there are so many of them, and some people are really good groups, some people aren't. It just really depends, but there are a lot. Next is explore around you. It's definitely so important to explore around you and see what you have. Maybe you're outside town or city, or if you have nothing around you, just explore. Just get comfortable because you're going to be living there and you want to get to know your area and be comfortable in the space that you're in. Next is to check your email because your professors send literally everything on email. It's annoying, and I didn't check mine as often, and sometimes there was changed due dates or new homework assignments, and they were all on email, so definitely beware of that. Lastly is that time flies, so have fun. I'm a senior now, which is insane, and I feel like I just started these videos, and it's crazy because when I started my channel I was a freshman in high school, so it's insane that now I'm graduating college, and a lot of you guys have been commenting on my videos about how old I am already, and you guys are so shocked. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, if you have any other questions down below or any tips, definitely leave those. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.